Hey, Adeline, just a sec. What's this about you showing up at my husband's family home without a gift? As a daughter-in-law, you should at least bring some confectionery gifts. It's not confectionery, but I did give you a gift, right? Last time, my mother-in-law, Isla, praised my homemade sweets, you know? Since it was well received, I made a bunch of it and brought it. Huh? We threw those cheap-looking sweets away immediately. What? You threw them away? There's no way our family would eat such a poor-looking thing. Our parents run a company and we're quite wealthy around here. I've only eaten high-end sweets since I was little, you know. It may not be up to the standard of high-end sweets, but it's cruel to throw away the sweets I made with so much effort, Gianna. The basic principle is to put trash in the trash bin. Such nerve. This is why I have trouble with country bumpkin daughter-in-laws. You're ignorant. It's common sense to bring high-end sweets as a gift when visiting your husband's family home. If you understand, don't bring any more trash. Hey, Lincoln. Was it wrong to bring homemade sweets as a gift? Gianna called them cheap and threw them away.
That's what I told you, didn't I? Stop with the homemade sweets and buy something proper. Indeed, Mom praised your sweets, but it might have been just a polite compliment. When visiting your family home, it's basic to buy some sweets.
But I didn't have enough money to buy sweets. Even so, I thought it would be bad to go empty-handed, so I worked hard to make them.
Huh? You don't even have the money to buy sweets?
I told you before. Our living expenses are barely covered. Hey, Lincoln, is the company going to be okay soon?
Huh? If it could be fixed, it would have been fixed by now. But I'm trying to turn it around because I can't. Working hard to protect the company from morning till night. How could you say such a thing to such a husband?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to blame you. But you've been going out drinking more lately, haven't you? So I thought maybe the company had turned around. If we've got a little room to breathe, I want you to put some money into living expenses. I'm paying all the living expenses and it's getting tough.
I always say that drinking parties are part of the job. Rebuilding the company will take more time. If you're a wife, you should be able to handle the household finances on your own during that time.
Of course, I want to support the household too. But we're so tight that I'm starting to lose my mental leeway. Can't we stop sending money to your parents for now?
What did you say?
You're sending $1,500 a month to your parents now, aren't you? Can't we stop that for a while? Then we'd have a little more leeway in the household budget, and we could even buy famous sweets when we visit your parents' home.
Don't joke with me. If I did that, my family would find out that my company is in a crisis.
Let them find out. And about the $1,500 monthly remittance, it's not like we're doing it because your parents' finances are tough. It was something you started out of pride, wasn't it?
Pride, you say?
Because that's not it. The moment your company took off, you suddenly started showing off, thinking it's filial piety. You decided on your own to send as much as $1,500 a month without hesitation.
What's wrong with honoring your parents who took care of your children? Moreover, when we started our business, we got some investment from our parents. I'm sending them money as a way to repay that debt. Don't brush it off with such words as vanity.
I think it's wonderful to be filial when you can, but our household doesn't have that luxury now, do they? Even though you continue to send money, putting your wife through hardships, you're probably just embarrassed to stop something you've started.
Shut up. Don't you understand a man's pride? Stopping remittances because the company is in trouble. I'll never do such a lame thing.
What on earth?
And, according to my parents, it seems that our remittance is being used for my sister's tuition. She's been working hard, studying abroad, and doing internships here and there. Because it costs a lot of money, they're using our remittance. It's not like they're wasting the money by saving it, so what's wrong with that?
I'm glad they're using it carefully, but if that's the case, couldn't we at least reduce the remittance? I'd like Gianna to do a little part-time job or something.
Gianna is immersed in her studies right now. I couldn't possibly make such a hard-working sister work part-time. Just shut up and listen to what your husband has to say. Eventually, the company will settle down, and until then, you just need to hang in there.
Hey, Gianna. What's this envelope about? When I looked inside, I found a divorce paper. Oh, it's already arrived. Then go ahead and sign that divorce paper, and once you've submitted it to the city office, leave my brother's house. Wait, what? What do you mean by get out? Do you not understand unless I say it clearly? You are not fit to be my brother's wife. That's why I want you to get a divorce and leave as soon as possible. What? I've always thought that you were not suitable since the beginning of your marriage. I couldn't believe that the wife of my respected brother is from the country. And I was convinced when you came to our house the other day. Someone who brings homemade sweets with a straight face is a poor person. I knew then that you were not suitable to be my brother's wife.
So that's why you sent a divorce paper?
Because no matter who looks at it, you're holding my brother back, aren't you?
What?
My brother has always been outstanding. Since such a brother is running a business, I think it's not strange if the company grows even bigger. But somehow, the speed of growth has recently stopped. Surely your low presence as a wife is the reason his company's growth has halted.
Excuse me?
Because they say a married couple is a mirror. Surely if you, the wife, were more beautiful, sociable, and a wonderful wife with common sense, the company would have grown larger. The reason why his company isn't growing is, of course, because you, the wife, are holding him back.
That can't be.
So please hurry up and get lost by divorcing. Oh, don't worry about him. He already has the next bride candidate.
The next bride candidate? What on earth does that mean?
Heh. Actually, when I went home the other day, I secretly introduced him to one of my friends. She's more beautiful, intelligent, and younger than you.
What did you say?
And guess what? They've happily started dating. I just got a report from my friend a while ago. He's unexpectedly quick, my brother.
Wait a minute. This can't be. Introducing a girl to your brother. Moreover, Lincoln dating the girl introduced is planned.
That's all possible. He's probably tired of an incompetent wife like you. So please get divorced as soon as possible. I've prepared a new wife for my brother. We don't need an incompetent wife who's a burden.
Then there'll be no more remittance from next month.
What?
I've been sending all the $1,500 remittance every month, actually. I heard it's all used for your tuition and entrance fees, Gianna. From now on, you'll have to arrange it yourself. If I get a divorce, it's none of my business anymore.
Hey, wait a minute. What are you talking about all of a sudden? All the monthly remittances were done by my brother. He sent it to our family home as a way to honor his parents. Why is the wife, you, paying it?
It's because your brother's company is facing a bankruptcy crisis.
What? Bankruptcy crisis?
Actually, the companies he's running hasn't been doing well recently. You, who knows nothing, were saying that the company's growth has stopped. It's not just growth, it's already facing a bankruptcy crisis. Sales are low and the deficit is increasing. We didn't have the money to remit to your family home.
That's a lie! There's no way! There's no way my brother's company is facing a bankruptcy crisis. My brother is going on a super luxury date with my friend.
Really?
Didn't I tell you that my friend and my brother started dating? I've heard all sorts of admiration from my friend already. All the restaurants he takes her to are high-end ones. And he also gives her brand gifts every time they date. She said he's a super great boyfriend.
Designer brands in high-end stores. Where on earth do you find such luxury? He's relying on me, his wife, for all of our living expenses, and even to support his family.
Don't think I believe you've been sending money back home, and the fact that his company is on the verge of bankruptcy. Don't start making up stories out of spite because you're about to be divorced. If you have time for such nonsense, sign the divorce papers for goodness sake.
I heard the story from Gianna. Seems she sent you divorce papers, huh? There were signs that she didn't like you, but I never thought it would go this far.
I heard quite a bit from Gianna as well. Seems you've started dating a girl she introduced you, while having a wife who provides for living expenses and family support. How can you commit such a low betrayal?
Man, when I finally reached out to her, she was so incredibly cute and wonderful. Any man would date her, even if he has a wife.
Don't be ridiculous. I've been putting all my salary into the house and cutting back on various things. And yet, you're cheating on me while the company is having a hard time. Dates at high-end restaurants, gifts of designer brands. What on earth are you doing without such luxury?
How I spend my money is my business. Don't stick your nose in, wife.
That's enough. I'm getting a divorce. I'm tired of supporting you and of sending money to your family in your place. It all seems ridiculous now.
Glad you brought up divorce. To be honest, I can see a light at the end of the tunnel for my company's recovery. I'm going to work hard on my company with my new wife after divorcing you.
Just in time for the company's recovery. You've actually been successful in turning the company around for a long time, haven't you? That's why the number of drinking parties increased. You had the leisure in both your heart and money, so you started cheating.
Who cares about that? You're getting a divorce from me anyway.
Oh, is that so? Well then, I won't hesitate to demand compensation. Since you seem to have plenty of money, I can expect a division of property. As a wife, I will take half of it. And I might as well add some compensation and take about 3/4 of it.
What? How greedy are you? There's no way a wife can get that much.
This is not just about infidelity. I can't believe your sister-in-law is also involved. How much mental pain do you think I've been through? If I ask a good lawyer, I should be able to get that much.
A good lawyer, huh? It costs a lot to hire a lawyer like that. Besides, they're too busy. They won't take a request from a country bumpkin like you.
That's fine. I have a plan. The wife of one of your company's client told me. I think she has a relative who is a lawyer and is very good. So she said to call her if anything happens.
What? The wife of my client?
As a wife who also supports a company owner, I've been getting to know a few of the wives of your clients. You're always engrossed in management. You probably don't know about such things. So I'll take your offer and consult a lawyer.
Hey, wait a minute. If we do that, word of our divorce will spread, won't it? And then surely extra stories will spread too. It's no joke to consult the wife of a business partner.
Oh, what's the unnecessary talk? And who is it unnecessary for, I wonder? I don't have any unnecessary stories, you know.
What?
Well then, I'll go and submit the divorce papers after you've signed them. Thank you for everything until now. Please be happy with your next potential wife. You were quite a sly woman, weren't you? To think you'd take more than half of my brother's assets just because of a divorce. I just claimed my rightful share. It was your brother who let me take more than half of his assets. If you have a problem, tell it to your embarrassing brother. Don't get carried away just because you've come into a large sum of money. The amount you took from me is just a drop in the bucket for my brother. My brother can make it back in no time.
Is that so?
I was startled when I heard from my brother that he was really on the verge of bankruptcy. But he had already overcome the crisis, just like my brother. He said he was about to get back on track too. Then he's going to register his marriage with my friend right away.
Oh, really? You're continuing to date steadily, aren't you?
Plus, my tuition and study abroad expenses. Even if my brother doesn't pay, I have a wealthy family. Even if you're gone, there's no effect on our house.
What?
Haha, it's embarrassing to say you won't send money anymore. In my family, we have parents who run a company and a competent brother who overcame a bankruptcy crisis. There's no problem even if you disappear.
Oh, Gianna, you still don't know. Despite the fact that you bragged about family's company is going to bankrupt this year.
What?
And Lincoln's company is about to get back on track. But it's not on track yet, so you shouldn't let your guard down. From what I've heard, a series of business partners are withdrawing. You should be happy only when you're sure you're back on track.
What? What? Hey, what are you talking about? Don't say such arbitrary things.
When did I ever say such arbitrary things? I always tell the truth. That's why I was sending $1,500 a month.
What?
Actually, I once consulted with your parents about remittances. Without revealing the management situation of Lincoln's company, I secretly consulted him about whether it would be difficult to send $1,500 a month. I asked if I could stop or reduce it. Then I was asked by your parents. They said, "Our household budget is getting tight too, so we need you to work hard."
What did you say?
When I heard the details, they said that the management was suspicious due to the recession, so they're going to close down the company this year. But that leaves your self-employed parents with no income. It seems all they have left is their retirement savings. They expressed their worries and asked me to continue sending money.
No, that's a lie. I haven't heard anything about our family business going under. There's no sign of that at all.
Yeah, right? They claim they're closing the company, but they're still spending money like there's no tomorrow. Their retirement savings will likely run out in no time, probably because they think they can rely on their son's company.
That's right, my brother's company. Just now you mentioned something disturbing about a business partner withdrawing. Don't tell me that's true.
It's just a rumor, you know. I'm not his wife anymore, so I don't know the truth. All I know is the information from the wife of one of his business partners.
It's not an entirely reliable source. Why on earth are his business partners withdrawing all of a sudden? My brother finally managed to turn his company around. He's about to get married to my friend soon, and now we're back to the brink of bankruptcy.
We all have to help each other out and work hard. You're supposed to graduate from college in just 1 year. We can all manage to come up with that amount of tuition. And when you graduate, please help everyone out as a sign of filial piety.
No, that's impossible. I'm going to have to repeat a year. I still have 2 years until graduation, and my parents' business is going bankrupt. And my brother's company is also at risk of bankruptcy. I can't handle it.
What? You're repeating a year?
Because I've been focusing on studying abroad and internships. I hardly ever attend university classes. I thought they would take that into consideration, but the professor is strict and won't give me any credits.
Well, if you don't attend classes, you normally won't receive credit.
Can I really graduate from university? I barely earned any credits in my first and second years. Even if I work hard, it will take at least 2 more years. Maybe even longer to graduate.
Don't ask me, we're not family anymore. I don't know anything anymore. You guys need to work hard on your own. It seems that your parents' company has indeed gone bankrupt. They managed to close it down without any debts,
but due to their spending habits, they only had a few tens of thousands of dollars left in savings. And Lincoln's company also started to have its contracts cut by its business partners, facing the risk of bankruptcy once again. Suddenly, he lost contact with his girlfriend, and he had no means to cover Gianna's tuition or study abroad expenses, so I hear Gianna had to start working part-time for the first time in her life. However, at university, she was always boasting, "I'm a president's daughter, and my brother is also a businessman." And after her university friends saw her working part-time, she stopped going to university and started to shut herself in every day.
We're all gathering at 12 p.m. today. You passed on the message to them, right?
Well, yes, I did tell them the time just in case.
Why do you sound so unsure about it? Did you really tell them the correct time? I need Henry and Mia to arrive here on time. I don't want to be late on our vacation. I've already booked the tickets, so I need them to be on time.
Yeah, I've told them, but I can tell them again just to make sure.
You better tell them right away. I hope that you're not trying to mess up this vacation just because you're not allowed to come. You wouldn't dare to do such a thing, would you?
Don't worry, I would never do anything like that. I'm happy that you're all able to go on vacation.
I'm sorry that you can't come. I just couldn't get enough flight tickets for us all. I thought I booked enough for us all, but I was one ticket short. Now you have to get left behind all by yourself. I really do feel sorry for you.
It's really okay. I don't care anymore. Although I'm a little curious if you really did this by accident.
What are you trying to suggest? You're not blaming me for this, are you?
I was just a little surprised that you mistakenly booked enough tickets for everyone in the family except for mine. Surely you would double-check before confirming the booking. I'm pretty sure that you did this on purpose to exclude me from the trip.
So you are trying to blame this on me. I cannot believe it. You're trying to make it sound like I purposely did this to exclude you from the family vacation. Actually, I'll tell you the truth now. I did do this on purpose.
Yeah, I thought so too. I already knew it.
It's because you and me are not related at all. You're pretty much a stranger to me. I don't want to go on a vacation with a complete stranger. I don't mind paying for Henry and Mia to come, but I have no obligation to pay for you to come with us. I wanted Mia to have a really good time, so I booked a really nice hotel for us. It's also her first time going to a theme park, right? I'm sure that she must really be looking forward to this family vacation.
It's not really a family vacation for her, though, because I'm not going to be there. Also, she only just turned 2 years old, so even if she goes to a theme park, she won't be able to go on any of the rides.
Do you have to be negative about everything? I swear all you ever do is complain about anything that I do. That's why I don't want to invite you to these kinds of events. I never ever want to have to go on vacation with you. I really have no idea why Henry had to choose a woman like you as his wife. What is there to like about you?
Isn't that a little too rude to be talking to me like that? I did kind of know that you didn't really like me, but I didn't think it was this bad. Excluding me completely from a family vacation is just straight up bullying. You could have just talked to me about it. You just tried to pass it off as a mistake. That's not something an adult should be doing.
Stop talking to me so arrogantly. It doesn't matter what you say to me anymore. The flight that we're going on is already fully booked. You complaining is not going to change anything. There's just no way that you're going to be able to come anymore. If anything, I would want both Henry and Mia to move in with us after the trip. I wouldn't want you moving in with us, though. You're just a stranger.
Stop calling me a stranger! I'm married to your son, so you're just factually incorrect. If you weren't such a horrible person, we would be family. You're supposed to be my mother-in-law.
Stop talking such nonsense. None of us actually thinks that you're part of our family. Stop assuming that we're family just because you got married to him.
Are you really sure about that? How come you didn't tell anyone about not getting tickets for just me? They don't know that you excluded me on purpose.
Well, it's kind of bothersome, isn't it? I don't want to cause any more confusion within the family, so I kept it to myself. I know that they all feel the same way as me.
They probably won't even notice that you're not here. So, they don't know that you excluded me. I'm tired of arguing with you, so I'll just leave you all alone. I hope that you all enjoy the vacation. You're always talking to me without showing any respect at all. Do you not have any intention of treating me like your elder? Why do you always try to look down on me like this? You know it's been 5 years now since I got married to Henry. I really have tried my best to try to get along with you this entire time, but you never accepted me as part of your family. You seem to have a complaint about me every single time that we visit you. Last time we visited, you told me that the dinner I made was horrendous. Then you threw it all away in the trash right in front of my face. I was really shocked and hurt by that. Ever since I gave birth to Mia, you've treated me like I was a hindrance to the family. I'm her mother. I gave birth to her. Now you've decided to try to exclude just me from the family vacation. I'm tired of being treated like an outsider, and I've had enough of you. It sounds like you really wanted to come on this vacation with us. Is that why you're so angry? Fine. If you're going to be like this, then I guess you can come along with us. I'm still not paying for you, though. If you really intend on coming, then you better pay the money yourself. Unfortunately, the hotel we're staying at is fully booked out, so it might be a little bit difficult. You're going to have to find a place nearby for yourself. Good luck with that. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to come. If you really want to come, then you better find a place quick. Everyone's at the hotel already. Wait, what? What are you talking about? Who do you mean by everyone? We all decided to go on a short vacation together. My family and your husband is here as well. I don't understand. What is going on? Who do you mean by family? Me, Henry, and Mia are all here with my parents and your husband as well. We decided to book a nice hotel in the countryside. The mountains and the lake is really beautiful here. I still don't understand what's going on. We're meant to be going on a family vacation today. Where are you guys all at a hotel together? We are on a family vacation, just like you said. We're planning on taking a short hike in the area and also doing a bit of kayaking at the lake later. We just stopped by at the hotel for us to put our luggage down first. I really don't get why you guys are all there. Would you hurry up and explain what the hell is going on? I knew nothing about this at all. You didn't tell your husband or Henry about excluding me from the family vacation, right? I decided to tell them about it just in case. What did you say to them? I told them that you purposely excluded me by not booking enough flight tickets and hotel rooms. I also told them that you didn't want to go on vacation with me as you see me as a complete stranger. Did you really have to tell them all of that? I can't believe that you decided to do such a stupid and selfish thing. Anyway, would you please give me my family back now? If they don't get here soon, then they're going to miss the flight. Unfortunately, that's not going to be possible now. How come? What are you talking about? We're already on a family vacation, so there's no reason to go back. They told me that they can't go on vacation with someone that doesn't see me as part of the family. So, you're telling me that they're not coming? What am I meant to do with all the flight tickets? I also reserved some expensive hotel rooms. They're non-refundable as well. What the hell do you expect me to do about that? I think that you should just go on the vacation by yourself. It's a place that you really wanted to go to, right? It's not the kind of place that I would want to go alone. I wanted to go there as a family. It would have been so much fun for everyone. They both seemed really angry when I told them what you had done to me. Angry at me? Why would they be angry when I did nothing wrong? Your husband was the most angry about you. He kept quiet about it until today, but he's still pretty upset. He says that he wants you out of the house before he comes back from this vacation. Are you serious? Why do I have to move out the house when I did nothing wrong? This is so unfair. He told me that he was a little suspicious about how you had treated me over the years. I think his anger was slowly building up as he watched you bully me for years. The final straw was when you started to call me a complete stranger. Now he's totally furious. Why does he have to get angry about that? I'm only telling the truth, so there's nothing wrong with what I said. You really are a complete stranger to me. I can't believe that you're still saying that after I tried to be friendly with you for the past 5 years. It's very unfortunate, but we had a discussion and decided on something. We're going to keep interactions with you very minimal. What do you mean by that? Are you really telling me that? It means that we're both planning to cut ties with you. Your husband also told me that he plans on getting a divorce with you. I believe that this is going to be the last time I text or talk to you. Are you really serious? That's not fair to me at all. First of all, he's my son. Also, I need to be the one that takes care of and raises Mia. Why are you doing this to me? This is all your fault. Was it fun for you to bully me for the past 5 years? I'm the woman that he chose to marry. Why couldn't you just accept me for who I am? I think we're heading back out soon to enjoy our family vacation. Would it be okay if you stopped contacting me now? It's getting kind of annoying. If you really want to go on a vacation, then you can just go by yourself. I can't go on vacation by myself. I also can't believe that you guys all decided to exclude me from this family trip. How dare you all leave me? That's what you get for trying to do the same thing to me. Doesn't feel good to get left behind, does it? Maybe you should actually think about your actions before you carry them out next time. Which hotel are you guys at right now? Send me the name and address right now. I'll get there as soon as possible. Unfortunately, that's not going to be possible either. The hotel we're staying at is fully booked already. Even if you came all the way here, it would just be a waste of time and you would have to go home. It's such a huge shame, though. I'd recommend just getting the flight you booked originally and have a vacation by yourself. It doesn't matter if the hotel is fully booked. I can just stay in the same room as you guys. You can sleep on the floor and I'll take your bed. Unfortunately, that's not possible because the maximum number of people that are allowed in this room is 6 people. There's 6 of us here right now, so it's a perfect fit. Although it's a shame there isn't any room for you. I hope that you enjoy going on all the rides at the theme park by yourself. I'm sure you'll have the greatest time there. That is not possible because I don't even like rides that much. I only got tickets for that place because I thought that Mia would enjoy it. Even the hotel that I booked for us was so expensive. All of this money is going to go to waste thanks to you. I've told you so many times already. She is not old enough to go on any of the rides at the theme park. Even if you guys did all end up going, it would not have been a fun trip for anyone. Also, as her mom, I would not give you permission to take her to a place like that without me being there. Look at you, being all selfish again. It always has to be about you. Are you really saying that to me? I'm pretty sure you're the selfish one. You planned out an entire family vacation without me just because you don't like me that much. I really wanted to get along with you, but you rejected all my efforts for 5 years. Even your husband has had enough of your selfish attitude, and he is really mad. It's a little unfortunate, but this is the end now. What do you mean it's the end? You guys are all coming back so that we can go to the vacation that I planned out. You just want me to apologize to you, right? I'm sorry about what happened, and I promise I will apologize to you properly the next time we meet. Would you please tell me the name and address of the hotel so that I can be on my way there? Please don't abandon me and leave me by myself. Aren't you the one that tried to do that to me first? Your husband really doesn't seem to want to see you. That's one of the reasons I cannot tell you where we are. Also, both my parents are furious with how you treated me. Even if you came, no one here would be welcoming to you. Why is everyone so angry at me? I didn't do anything with a bad intention. I just did what I thought would be the best for the entire family. If I came over and apologized, everyone would forgive me, right? I just want to see my sweet granddaughter. I'm sure that she would be so happy to see me and play with me. I'm really sorry, but I don't think we're going to allow you to see her ever again. Your husband is potentially going to move in with us after the vacation, and he really doesn't want to see you anymore. You guys are planning to live together? What about me, then? What am I supposed to do? He said that you could have that house to yourself. We're planning on building a large house for us all from scratch. None of us have any plans on seeing you again. We're all starting a new life together without you. I'm really sorry for everything that I've done to you. I understand that I was the one in the wrong. I'll do anything that you tell me to do, so please forgive me. I can change to become a better person. Let's all have a talk about this, and then we can live together. I really want to live with all of you guys. It would be amazing to be able to watch my granddaughter grow up. As I told you earlier, that is not going to be possible. I no longer see you as part of the family, so we can't allow you to live with us. As you said to me many times before, you are pretty much a stranger to me. Please wait and have a think about all of this. You should all come back to my house and talk this out. I'll go and buy some nice coffee and cakes. You wouldn't want to enter a complete stranger's house, would you? I'm sorry, but I don't trust you enough to have a talk inside your house. Would you please stop contacting me now? I'm really begging you to forgive me. I have no one else except for my family that I can depend on. I wouldn't know what to do if I was completely alone. That is none of my business. Would you please find someone else to have this conversation with? I hope you enjoy your vacation by yourself. I'm sure you'll have a great time. Kara kept on trying to contact her and the rest of the family so that they would forgive her. They all decided to keep their phones on silent mode and enjoyed their family vacation in the countryside. No one even noticed any of the texts that they had received from her. After the family vacation, Kara and her husband ended up getting divorced. They didn't talk to each other directly and communicated with each other through a divorce lawyer. She ended up being given the house they used to live in and a tiny portion of their savings. Unfortunately for her, she never got to see her family ever again. She could no longer stay at home as a housewife and decided to start working some part-time jobs to make a living. She would go to sleep every night crying and thinking about the family that she had lost forever. Currently, her life is very boring, going to work and then coming home to an empty house where she would spend the rest of the day alone watching TV.